Good evening, everybody! It's Eden time! What a shocking turn of events and whatnot! How we get Breath of Life. And what else do we have? We have some sort of bomb, probably Mr. Mega. We got a whole bunch of stats which look pretty low, but we got a reasonable amount of health, I guess, so that's something, I suppose. Breath of Life! What an item! That certainly does a thing. It will be very useful if we find ourselves a blood donation machine and find ourselves with 1,000,000 years to spare. Sure, why not? We've never taken this thing very seriously before, so why not take it now? Now, when we take damage while charging it, we'll teleport away, which, in combination with the Breath of Life, I wonder if that would work. I wonder how that actually would work. Huh. I wonder if that could get me out of a curse room that way. Well, now I'm curious. Now I have to. I mean, it would be pointless because we'd still take damage from the Breath of Life, and therefore we're not actually getting a free teleport or anything. But still, I'm curious now. I've regained my levels of curiosity this very day. That was silly. I just kind of ended up getting stuck there, and our damage is preposterously low, so it's not really working. Oh, that's not the bomb I thought I had. Oh, it worked out. Wait, what? What? I'm confuzzled. How did that even hit? I thought that was too far away for the thing to actually hit the thing, but apparently not. I'm confused. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Yeah, let's get some coins, I guess. Why not? Why not? Nothing's stopping us now. Nothing's stopping us from getting the coins. And there's a tinted rock over there, and I'm not sure if I want it. And now I'm even less sure if I want it. And now I'm pretty sure I want it because we just got a whole bunch of bombs back. Look at all these coins that we're getting. Might as well enter the shop now. These are incredibly boring items, and I am not excited. So I'm gonna put some coins in here and hope that we get to 999. Oh, we're 1 coin short, but it hasn't broken yet. So there's a pretty good chance that we'll get to 999 unless we no longer get any more coins. That would be a shame. Alright, Breath of Life time. Here it goes, guys. Be prepared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, such glorious use. Yeah. Wow, we have found a use for the Breath of Life. Now you have to wait for it to recharge all the way as well, I believe, otherwise it doesn't work again. But now we just go and do that thing again. I just remembered that this is actually a thing I could do with curse rooms and not the weird cursed eye thing I was talking about. But yeah, we found a use for it. Boom, best item in the game already. Who'd have thought? No one. That's who. Literally no one ever would have said this thing has a use. But here we go. We're finding new uses for the dumbest items in the game every second, and it's amazing. It's the best time of our life. Holy butts, this guy gave a lot of coins. Sure, I guess. Health up. Range down. That's kind of a shame, but everything else we've gotten so far has been really good, so it's working out. It's working out fairly well so far. We got so many hearts already. Guess I'll take one of these. And bloop. The stopwatch has appeared in the Basimente. And if we now, like, basically now it would be best to just keep it like this and just bomb it when you need money. But I want to just do this. Just for good measure. When you put that 1,000th coin in there, it explodes into a goopiness. And there you go. That's all our efforts gone. But we still get all the upgrades and stuff. Like, we keep all of that, so that's good. But I will probably put some coins in there every now and again, because it is kind of nice to have some coins in there for runs where it goes less good. And, you know, it's fun to make it explode. Actually, if you open your Isaac save file in a save file editor, it actually keeps track of how many coins you have put in there. Which is kind of nice if you just want to make it go up really fast if you're like speedrunning the game or something, because then you can just make that number go up by just cheating, basically. But it actually keeps counting after 999, which is interesting. Like, if it explodes and you then put money in again, because next time we see the donation machine, it's going to be back at 0 again, which is sad, but it's how it is. But it will just keep counting that number up, so I wonder if there's a point to that, or if that's just because they could. I don't know. Either way, we're fighting Gemini. Because he's a big Jiminy. Yeah, and this is going to take a while because our damage is pants. But we'll just have to make do with what we get. And not get hit while we're charging. Breath of Life, kind of awkward to use against any battle. Because you're really only invulnerable for a singular second. And also, with the Cursed Eye, that makes for a very scary combination of things. So, yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. But hey, we barely get these items ever, so we might as well take them while they're still hot, you know? Maybe we'll get something else to counterbalance this ridiculousness. We should also remember, we're only in Basement 1, and we're at 99 coins. Almost full health. And, in some regards, we're doing pretty well. But, still... We don't have the best items right now, and I wouldn't mind for that to change. But at least, fighting Jiminy, it's not that horrible. There we go. Those are all words that I used just there. Let's go! I'm just genuinely surprised we've managed to find a use for Breath of Life on the first floor, because I genuinely didn't think we'd find one. I genuinely am quite surprised by this turn of events, because it's just so awkward to use. And you have to keep holding it while it's at, 0 charge as well. Which is great, because if you hold it even longer, then it just, breaks. It's just such a great thing. Such a great experience. You hold it any longer, you take damage. And then you keep taking damage until you let go of the button. Oh, okay. I'll take that one for free, I suppose. Come in. Come in. There we go. Why should there not be a secret room here? I'm disappointed by everything that currently happened. We're gonna wait again. We're going to experience Breath of Life to its full potential. You never see anyone use this item, so probably most people didn't even know you changed color when you do that. Now you do. Now you know these important details about Breath of Life, the best item in game. And wait till we get to the Demon Judgy. That's when you start to get really pissed off with how I play video games. Because, God, that's going to be an awful experience for everyone involved. Can you imagine? Charging all the way until, 0 charge. Hitting him once. And then waiting it to be fully charged again. And then go back all the way down. That's going to take ages. Let's hope we don't find any Demon Judgies. Because else we're going to be here for a while, kids. We're going to be here until the end of time. Just waiting for Breath of Life. Because the arbitrary rule set says that I have to keep this item, can't replace it. And I'm not one to change the rules at random, after all. So, yeah, there we go. Wouldn't want that to happen, now do we? No. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, God. And Cursed Eye as well. No damage, pretty much. It's perfect. This is the perfect run. We're not ever actually going to die, probably, but we're at least going to have a great day. We're just going to fully enjoy this build right here for its maximum potential. There we go. Bunch of bombs. Why not? We don't need health anymore, so at least our Tinted Rock knows. Boom. She's gonna spawn a bunch of spiders here and there and everywhere, so that's gonna be fun. And onwards we move on. The exciting life of Eden. Who knows? Maybe we can find something cool in our shop. Maybe we'll get something cool out of here. This should actually blow up the walls to the left, and then also... What? That bomb does not actually hit this? Are you kidding me? That's so sad. Well, I'll just place one over half and one over half, because then I'll get free coins, which I now realize I don't really need. So let's just keep going. But hey, we gotta keep. I don't think we really need to break the poop because we're currently at full health and full coins, and I don't think we can really get anything else from that. Really? So yeah, don't really need more. Oh, there's another 13 coins right there. I'm gonna touch the blue candle because I haven't yet, and I need to at some point. So there you go, blue candle. Can break people with it, pretty fun. Also does a reasonable amount of damage. It's basically like the red candle, but the fires disappear after a while. But it's pretty good. It's quite nice to have around, so you know, it's nice. Would have been nice if we had like Hive Mind or something like that. That would have been cool to get from our shop, or Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank always fun, obviously. Or any of the items, really, but that's okay. That's fine. I don't need things. I got this. I got Breath of Life. What else could I possibly need? We got Monstro over here. He's gonna have a good time with us. Probably gonna give us a magic mushroom when he dies. It's gonna be great. Gonna be fantastic. The greatest times will be had with Monstro over here. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. That is how it will be going. Oh my goodness. Everyone is excited. Everybody. Oh god, our damage is so terrible. I really hope we get a damage up from our devil deal, or maybe just from our boss item, because this is silly. We're not doing anything. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for people to just leave. We're not actually killing anyone. We're just letting them leave out of pity. At least that spider actually did something, so that was pretty cool. Lipstick! Mom's lipstick! Krampus! Please give me your head. I need it more than ever. Or I can just leave, I guess that's also an option. How about we try it again? I kinda wanna, like, I wanna maybe get the coal, maybe? Yeah? Oh yeah, we got the goat head. That's why, that's why the door stayed open, I guess. But, Krampus, can you, like, come on, pal, buddy, friend. Why did he take so much damage suddenly? I don't know. I think he got touched by the fire or something. Not really sure what happened there, but it looked quite potent. Looked quite potent indeed. Alright, so if you were a secret room, would you be over here? Because I would. Yeah, so with the secret room, apparently. That's a bunch of skulls. Skulls everywhere. Card. Magician. I don't know what a magician is, but it's probably great. Resistance, that's pretty good. 2 spades, I mean, why not, I guess. I'd rather take resistance, though. That keeps us alive and things, and that's kind of good. Alright. More coins. Good. Perfect. Just what I needed. I actually wonder if, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can only get things from those spikes if you actually take damage. But it's fun to try. At least I got to walk over spikes thanks to a Breath of Life, the best item in video game history. It's so good you'd even amaze yourself if you were the kind of person who was amazed by their own abilities and such. Oh, I'll touch that. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Huh, that's interesting. So, Breath of Life. Oh, maybe I guess it's just random if you teleport out or not. That was a lot of damage I just took just for the funsies. I was hoping I could just teleport out of this room real quick, like with the cursed eye, but I guess it's a percentage thing. I guess it would be kind of mean if it happened every time, but still, it happened that one time on the first time, so I figured it would happen every time on first time, but it didn't happen every time on first time. You dig? You gets me? My bros? Do you understand? Because this is the predicament I'm currently experiencing. And quite a predicament it is indeed. So, share my pain with me, friends. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be all alone up in this. But yeah, apparently, cursed eye, not that bad, only sometimes. So, yeah, cursed eye, only sometimes. Especially when you don't really need it to. But at least we're here now. Like, if we really desired to be here, then this would be great. So, in some ways, this is perfect, really, when you think about it. In a really quite odd way. But, can we break a whole bunch of mushrooms? That's the real question. That's on everybody's mind. Can we get a magical one? No, but we can get speed up, and that's pretty good too. Plus we're gonna get another devil deal, and some damage. That nearly actually teleported us out of the room again, because I was already charging, but okay. The stars! Sure, why not, actually. Hello, Husk. I'm gonna fight you. You got nothing on me. I have killed many foes, and you will be one of the many that have been previously slain in the future. Because in the future, it is a valid statement to say that you have been previously slain, and even now it kinda is, because I have fought you once before in a different run. And that's what all I have to say about this. Come on, be dead. Thank you.
Oh boy, it's an angel room. Oh boy, it's a shield. Let's never get damaged, guys. It'll be wonderful.
God. Why, game? Why are you not giving me damage? I need damage to kill my foes. How am I supposed to kill my foes if I can't get damage? How am I supposed to do that? It's impossible. It's impossible. At least if you keep giving me enemies that just shoot forwards forever, then I guess I'll be fine, but I'm still really quite bothered by what's going on. And I'd really prefer if I didn't have to go through life with such a ridiculously small amount of damage every single run we do. 'Cause it's quite boring. I'm bored. I need damage. I need brimstone. How am I supposed to get through life without brimstone? Eh? That's booms. I have no need for booms, although my bombs are fairly powerful right now. I'd rather have more of the damage. That's French for damage. It is not, but it could be, if French was just English with a bad French accent. So consider that. Consider the potential truth, rather than calling me a liar. Think about it. Think about it. Just think about it. Yeah, that'll certainly do something. I mean, I just mostly bought it because I have the money for it. I mean, I have so much money, I just don't know what to do with it. So I just spend it on random crap. And random crap it is indeed. But hey, good enough for me. If it's crap and it has the potential of giving me goodies, then that's good enough for me. Please die. Please be dead. There you go. How did I dodge that occurrence? Meant to go here. I knew my super secret room was here and that would teleport me. But, yeah. I dodged it here at the end there and it was amazing. Then I immediately took damage because of my befuddlement. But still, it was pretty good. Let's hope that this curse room is more interesting than what we've experienced so far. At least we got to experience the teleport times a lot. Weird that it really only hasn't worked in the singular room where I wanted to teleport. It's like the game knows. It's like the game knows.
Alright guys, I hope you're ready to wait a little bit.
What? Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, I see. I just made my breath of life useless, is what happened. The sharp plug. The sharp plug, upon reaching 0 charge, charges it instantly, therefore giving me 2 hearts of damage. So we've made a bad item even worse with this great synergy that we've got going on. Oh god, I am actually in tears. That's too good. I didn't think there was a way we could ruin this, but we did. We found a way to make this item worse. It's just too good. Oh god, I genuinely didn't think it would actually do anything, but it does, and it's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Oh, the great synergies. Oh, I can't stop laughing. This is too good. I was not mentally prepared for such greatness, but here we are. We have made the best item in the game slightly terrible for a good cause or whatever. Oh god, what a twist. What an adventure we're living right now. Yeah, let's just keep going. I guess I'll just clear out the entire floor in the hope that we can get something, maybe a tinted rock or something. Tinted rock would be cool. Can I get a tinted rock? Please give him. Give him. There you go. I was kind of hoping I would hit that mushroom, but I didn't. Because I have the hangman card, and if something would drop from it, I could pick up with the hangman card. And that would be pretty rad. I'd find that interesting and exciting. Go, blue spider. Go kill the red spider. That's how it's done. Or just stand around and make more of yourself. That's okay too. That's okay too. Oh boy. Alright. Let's just I'm back on track. I'm no longer enthralled by how exciting this discovery of Breath of Life plus Sharp Plug is. No longer enthralled, but still fairly entertained silently. Fairly entertained by this occurrence. Not gonna lie. Also pretty entertained by getting store credit, because that's pretty useful with the bill we got right now. We don't have enough money to buy things normally. So this is good, yeah? Yeah, it's good, yeah? Don't you guys think this is good, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I'm glad you guys agree with me. I don't know if you guys actually said anything, because that's not how videos work, but still, would be pretty great if it was. Would be great if I could hear your feedback said out loud in the video later on after it's uploaded. That would be a great feature that every website needs. So get on it, YouTube. Otherwise, I will unsubscribe from your service. God. Magic mushroom. Anything? Goodies? Pretty fly? I mean, we're getting a lot of flies. Flies are pretty rad. Who doesn't love a fly? Flies are great. But, no magic mushrooms, eh? No magic mushrooms indeed. I don't know what I was hoping for there. I was just gonna hit it and see what happened, and kind of something pretty predictable happened in the end, really. Might as well blow up these fires. Apparently there was hearts in both of them. That was actually pretty good. But yeah, like I'm gonna get so many bombs anyway from the little pouch that I have on me, and the little pouch that's following me around and stuff like that. So there you go. What arcade room is this? What? Oh God! What even? Why? Why is this even a thing? Whatever. We'll just leave. I was like, oh, cool arcade room. We could maybe play at the arcade machine and do the winnings. But no, that was just a blood donation machine, nothing else. Cause why not? Cause why not? Die, champion. You may be a champion, but I am a hero. Nyam. Health up. Never know when you need it. We did just find a blood bank after all, so we might want to spend some blood at the blood bank in case we want to do good to the people in need that require blood in this place, of all places. It's kind of weird to have a blood bank under your house, but, I mean, that's just how blood banks work. You just travel for a bit, suddenly there you are, suddenly people giving you money, and you're all woozy. And you get, like, cookies and things. It's really nice of them, actually, but I don't know where the wooziness comes from. I wonder if they're drugging people. I wonder if they're drugging people and they're actually just pretending to be taking the blood, but instead they're actually just drugging you and paying you for it. That would be a pretty good system, I think. I think that would do a lot of good to our society. That system that I have just explained out loud. And I think all of the governments in every world should get to that plan. And everyone will agree that that idea is great. And I am scared of teratoma. And I got hit. But that was just to get a key. I needed another key later in this run. Watch me. When I have one key left and I open the thing, then I'll be like, yeah, that was that key right there. It'll happen. Trust me, guys. Another Algus rune. I guess I'm not going to take damage for a while if I just keep getting more of those. If I can just get one of those every room, then I can just stop taking damage forever. But I think the odds of getting an Algus rune every single room would be fairly small. And also sort of inconvenient. Because you'd only get one item room the entire, just the entire run. And you'd never have keys and things probably, so it would kind of suck. But simultaneously, it would make for a very unique run. It would make for a run no one has seen before, so that's for sure. I don't think anyone's seen a run before where you just get the same item like in the several hundred rooms you go through in a run, so that's good. That would be great. Yay! Let's get it some more. Let's get a magic mushroom. I keep saying it, but it doesn't appear. I figured if I just keep saying that it'll happen eventually, but I'm not lucky in that regard. I'm lucky in many regards, but that's not one of them. It's not one of them. Magic mushroom! Magic mushroom! Magic mushroom! At least I'm getting these guys to blow up a lot of these mushrooms, but... Yep. Careful now. Well, that's a lot of dead mushrooms, but it didn't get me the magic mushroom, and that makes me a sad person. But maybe these are the magic mushroom. I'm disappointed in you, game. Bombs the key. Health up. Again. I don't know what I was charging a thing. Health up. Because why not? Apparently these are not rare anymore. Apparently we just get these every day. All day, every day. You'll get more health. What do we... More flies as well? Health and flies. Do you want health? Do you want flies? I got both. Why? I mean, I'd rather take this than Breath of Life on account that it actually does anything, but... Rule set. Can't be done. Cannot be done. It's impossible. I must abide by the rules. Oh yeah, store credit. Right. People have been saying that the key thing's pretty good. Apparently it increases the spawn rate of chests as well. Golden chests maybe. Whatever. I guess I'll just buy everything. I mean, I don't really have a reason not to. I need that speed up, yo. Yo. Okay. Time to get more pills. Lemon Party range down. I'll take Lemon Party and kill the boss with it. It will be amazing. Nearly use it on these spiders because I got scared of spiders because they're scary. The spiders. Scariest enemy in the game. I don't like fighting them. But here they are. Trying to destroy me, but instead explode because they ran into their own kind. Yeah, take that, flying enemy. If I didn't take the Algus rune with me when I'm leaving this floor, then I wouldn't have done that, obviously. But I will be taking that, and as such, I will. You get the idea. Oh, Dark One, you are an uninteresting boss fight, and I am bored. Please leave, so a more interesting boss can take your place. I wish for the goat head to open a door that contains more interesting things than you. Maybe brimstone. Maybe an angel room again. Who knows? I know now. Oh, this could be interesting, actually.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Goodbye, hearts. Abaddon removes hearts. Give you soul hearts, black hearts in return. Give you 6 black hearts, indeed. And we got the Hua of Babylon. We got Lil Brimstone. We just got only good things, really. We just got only good stuff. So I'm actually just going to keep going like this. I don't really want to explore the rest of the floor. What we got right now is good enough. We're no longer going to be seeing angel rooms, so we're not going to get that key fully filled up, unfortunately, but that's okay because I wasn't really going for it anyway. Secretly, I just did it because it felt like it, and more in, like, if I was going to get another angel room, then I guess I could do it, but other than that, I didn't really have any plans, so sorry for ruining everyone's mega satanic dreams. Satanic sounds like a word that's pronounced that way, and as such I will, forever. Now we're just gonna move on and pretend that we know what we're doing. Was this room always there? I feel like it wasn't. Do we have Curse of the Maze or something? No, Curse of the Unknown. Well, that's also equally butts. And the butts have fully covered me in their buttiness, and I don't enjoy this faulty feeling. Nip. Oh boy, charmy tears. Just what I need. Give me an Emperor card, please. It's the only one I want. Meows. Leave, skull. I have no need for you, hanged man, wheel of fortune, and a twy of diamonds. And I will twy bright like a diamond. That's the wrong machine. That's not the machine I wanted at all. I was hoping for the machine that was red and could actually get us something we don't have yet. You know, the one I've been talking about for so long. The one I've been talking about for so many runs. But instead, I got the crystal ball. And I'm not even gonna use it. 2 diamonds. And the algaes. Down we go. Man, if I didn't break my Breath of Life, I'd totally get this guy. But I did break it because I'm an idiot. That's what happened. I'm not embarrassed to say it. That's how it went down. I'm gonna give this guy some things. Actually, I'm just gonna use Algus. Why not? I'm lazy. This is a pretty bad idea because Algus is just a pretty good fail-safe of actually being the run because of how long you stay invulnerable, but whatevs. It's fine. This guy's greedy. This guy's really greedy. But that was why that was good plan. That's why that was good plan, yeah? Because otherwise it would cost too much. Would cost too much health. I don't have that much health. I can't give that all away. How am I supposed to give away that much health? I'm not a bank. I'm not a blood bank. I can't give away all these healths. It's impossible. Why do you keep asking me? It's impossible. It cannot be done. Cannot be done. Let us go into our secret room. Thank you. Yes, coins. Good. Just what I desired. Only thing I want. Only thing I need. More money. Because we are not rich. Need more. Always need more. Get more money. Now. At blood banks. Blood banks. The bank for you. I just want to continue on with this run. I don't really know what I want from this run, really. I mean, this run is getting to the point where I will just not die anymore. Even with Cursed Eye. Like, Cursed Eye is always sort of a gamble, because when you get caught by that thing, it's just rather awkward when it does happen. But we're getting to the point where we're starting to deal with the amount of damage required to just win. So it's like, nah. It's like, nah. I don't need anything else. I got what I need. I'm gonna move. So many skulls. They not friends of mine. They just die on their own because of the spiders though. Looky! I thought I was already in depths 2. I don't know why. I just had the feeling that I was in depths 2 for some reason. Probably because this run has been going for about 5 hours already. Just like every run so far. But at least with this run, we sort of have a build that can work. It's different in that way. And that's pretty much free. That's too good not to take, really. Free JUDAS Shadow. I'm not even going to pick up the coins. I just wanted the crown. The coins do not interest me, but the little crown that I wear on my head, very important. Hello. What a horrible night to have a curse, eh? Was that thing not active until now? Because that would be weird if it wasn't, but... Alright, apparently it was a pretty horrible night to have a curse in any regard. And it's not wrong. Not a wrong statement to make. It's a pretty horrible night to have a curse. There's a couple nights where it's like, I don't mind being cursed currently. But the night of all nights... Wouldn't want to be cursed now. It's prom night after all. And you were looking so pretty. And then suddenly you didn't know. Suddenly you had the curse of the unknown. And you didn't know what a dress was anymore. And instead you just went out wearing a lamp and 3 small kittens. And it was very adorable. But in the end people were quite confused when you said this is my ball gown. When in fact it was 3 small cats and a lamp. You don't even know where you found the lamp big enough to wear as clothing. But you did. But that's how Curse of the Unknown works. Surprises you, catches you off guard. And there you are, with your big old lamp. And what are you gonna do now? Prom night's over. Everything's ruined. You're gonna have to bring that lamp back to wherever it came from. And that's gonna be hard because you already went down the floor. You can't go back up again. Real life works exactly like Isaac. And that's how it is. Star's guard. I'm gonna give this guy some health. He looks lonely. I don't like it when my enemies look lonely. Although I guess this guy is not really my enemy as such, but still. I don't know, he feels kind of enemy-ic, you know? Enemy-ic. That's the correct term for that, yeah. Animocious? Evil? Vision? Sure. Hey, secret room! Stars! Badges! Hello? Do you have a tinted rock for me? Please? None of these were tinted, I leave now. I wish I could see how much health I had, but instead I'm just gonna give this guy health forever. And probably die. That's pretty much the plan right now. Justice? Because I deserve justice. Meow. Will I die or will he give me a thing? That's the question that's on everybody's mind. We just got a shield. Because that's an item we have. I'm not going to pick that up this time. He has foiled my plans too many times, and I will not be falling for it again. I will not be falling for its shenanigans once more. And instead, I will move on without you. I will move on without you. Yeah, I'll take stars. I said I'll take stars. Why not? It's exciting. I guess I'll fight that mini-boss in a second as well. I don't think I have yet. I don't recall fighting a mini-boss on this run. And it's about time someone put Lust in Lust's place. It was Wrath. Alright, I came close. It was another one. It was indeed a mini-boss. I got that part right. So, yeah, I was pretty close. Pretty close. We nearly had it. Maybe next time, you know? Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Let's brick some more of these things. We're getting so many bombs. Which makes sense because we pretty much have every item that will spawn more bombs for us outside of like the bomb penny or whatever it's called. The burnt penny. So it's not overly surprising, I suppose, but still. Getting a lot of them. And these guys are just murdering themselves through the magic of spikes, so that's alright, I guess. Hey! There you go. Being all sneaky and cheeky. Alright. Now that we have 93 coins, you have no choice but to give me the dollar bills, y'all. Because that's like one of 2 items that I can't really manipulate to get very well. Many of the other ones, I can just go with Isaac and just roll around for a while on my D6 and just fully focus on getting a sharp plug and something that heals me, and then I can just keep going like that route forever. But the dollar bills and one other item, which you get from a certain boss called Steven, is they're the tricksy ones that like to hide. I wish my Breath of Life still worked. We could have played with that blood donation machine for 5 hours. Would have been great. Would have been great, game. But you had to make it work as intended. How dare you, Gim? How dare you? I do hope you're enjoying the visuals of a, like that thing, that blue thing just wandering around. And Little Brimstone being pretty happy and the slot machine playing. Because I'm excited. I do hate winning, which is why I'm playing with this thing and only getting red hearts occasionally. Oh, there we go. He dropped the bomb, guys. You may have missed it, but that was an occurrence that occurred. You may have missed it, though. You might want to rewatch that in slow motion, but I'm not going to help you with that. But someone might. Someone might take that small segment of video, make it a 10-hour slow motion video where it shows like 1 frame every like 20 minutes. I wonder how long that would take, actually. If you would make it 10 hours and make like those couple of seconds slow motion. Like, the video is currently at 60 FPS, so like you'd have, let's say that there were 3... Let's just make it like 10 seconds. So we have a whole 600 frames to work with. Then in 600 frames, they would show those 600 frames in a period of 10 hours. And Billy is going at a speed of 200 miles per hour west. How many frames do you get? How many frames, guys? How many frames? Because I'm thinking, I don't know, 10 hours, it's like 6,000 minutes. 600 frames per second. No, I can't do the math. Sorry, guys, it's too complicated for my little brain. I need a calculator, and this game doesn't have one, so it's actually impossible. So anyone who enjoys the magic of numbers can calculate the amount of frames visible when stretching 10 seconds of 60 FPS footage over a period of 10 hours. Yep, that's a thing. That's called what is that called? Like when you let the people at home do something to contribute to the video, like user interaction or something, crowd interaction, something like that. That seems right. We're interacting with the crowd, guys. Even you guys are interacting with the crowd, and you are the crowd. How does that even work? No one knows. Just believe in the magic of video editing, and maybe the answer will just suddenly pop up on screen. In like 10 videos from now, which is no explanation as to why that number is there. People will just have to remember and watch the entire series. And I'll also have to remember. That's really the hard part of this. Let's go to the let's see what we actually have.
Well, I'll take that one. I don't really want you though. But I'm gonna go to the lamb. 'Cause he's been so nice to me in the past couple runs. He just died. Every single time. I like people that die. They know their place.
Oh, why is it cursed every time? I thought I had a compass, but I guess I was wrong in that statement. It's okay, because we just teleport right next to the boss room instead. That was my plan all along. I totally knew that would happen. And Yep. Let's just take it for what it is. A small miracle. And move on. Any of these rocks looking particularly tinted today? That one looks like it has the potential of being a little tinty. Bleh. Blastocyst. What a strange name you have. It probably means the whole thing that's surrounding your big old body. But that's okay. I'm still gonna criticize your name regardless, because I am a big old bully towards Blastoisis. That's what I am. A very, very specific bully to specific enemies in the Binding of Isaac, and only when I see their names on screen previously, because at any other time, I will just call you the weird wiggly things instead.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What a bunch of crap. Lovely. Just what I needed. A bunch of junk. Lovely. Okay.
We're not gonna take that health up because I want to deal damage to the entire room every time. Much more important. Ooh.
What do we have over here?
I am intrigued by all these items. I'm gonna open all of those locks.
And now I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna walk back and forth because I wanna know where my boss is. Where my boss is. It looks like it's to the right, but it's not because that's too short. I was considering opening those chests, but then I thought, hey, maybe what if I get like the left hand or whatever? Maybe if I get that, right? Right? Like, wouldn't that be cool? And then I could make them all red chests and maybe become Guppy because I only need one more Guppy piece because I've already picked up the head and the tail. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, yeah. So that's why I decided not to do it. I don't know if that was a good idea, but I'm going to go along with it anyway. I feel like it's a pretty okay idea. It's a pretty okay idea, you know? We might just get the left hand or the right hand or whichever hand it is. The one that makes all the chests red. That's the hand I'm hoping for. And it does look like my assessment of distance was indeed correct. Because we are getting awfully close to where the boss looked like it was previously on our map when our compass effect was active thanks to the lovely mushroom. Lovely mushroom. Lovely mushroom. Take me where I want to go. Because I don't want to take damage to these guys. That would blow. Ho ho ho. Let me go. To the boss now. Because I don't want to fight any more of these tentacles and eyeballs and whatever these things are supposed to be. Still not really 100% sure, but I also don't really care. Otherwise I would have looked it up. I don't know why I'm singing everything, but I am. Can't stop myself. I also don't really need like the gray chest stuff anymore anyway. It's just like, meh. I'm just not very interested in what you have to offer. Maybe come back a little later. Maybe then I'm interested again. But now, I'm very, very bored. Oh, I've been very, very bored. Yeah, not overly excited about this. I could try to go into my curse room, but nah, I don't want to. Seems like a pretty bad idea, all things considered. All things considered, this just seems like a really awful idea. And I don't want to consider the worst ideas possible. So we're not going to. We're not going to, even though we could have teleported to our devil deal. And then we wouldn't have to deal with this devil. Alright, let's just kill this boss and then leave, because I don't really like this boss very much. She just starts to hurt me all the time, and it's not nice, you know? She hurts my filios, and I don't appreciate it. Let's go.
Downwards we go, where great things await us. A chance for glory, and a curse of darkness. But we will be the light to destroy the darkness. Even though the darkness will then cast a shadow into light, because that's generally what darkness does. But if that wasn't the case, then this would be a very effective countermeasurement against the darkness. Even though the darkness is, because it's especially dark this time of day. This time of day, it is especially dark. I said day, not whatever sound it was I made to instead describe the word day. I just said day. Just believe me, guys. Believe me. Yeah, let's just keep going in a direction. It'll probably work out somewhere along the line, right? That one has an X on it. That one was nice and easy to see. That little X on it when I got close to it. I don't know why. It just looked a little bit different to me this time around. Oh. I guess you were feared. Cool. Loving it. Love that. Love that moment of my life. Ugh.
It's so hard to see normally when they're feared and they're not jumping where you think they're jumping to, and then it's all dark as well, and that only makes it worse. It only makes it worse. How am I supposed to deal with this nasty situation? And there we go again. Well, at least we're getting the most out of our teleportation. Let's hope we don't have to go in that general direction, because otherwise this is a big old waste of time. Would be cool if we just take less damage though, just in general, because this is kind of awful. I'm just taking damage from the most random crap just all the time now. And we're just gonna die at this rate, so that's not really fun. I don't really like that very much. We just deal like so little damage as well. Like, can we please get a build where we actually deal some ridiculous damage again? Because we're just getting stupid builds just day after day. And I kind of need that to not be a thing anymore if I want to actually survive through these runs. It was nice that we unlocked the stopwatch, but there's just nothing I can do against these guys when it's dark and invisible. And they're also feared every now and again. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's just find our tinted rocks and try and survive, I suppose. Is there tinted rock here? I can't tell. It's too dark. Apparently not. Oh boy, it's sloth twice. I mean, I kind of know that I have to go down already because there's so many, like, rooms in that direction. But still, it might not be there. It might be somewhere else. I wish we hadn't broken, like Breath of Life, though. Like, it's kind of sad. Because one of those items you'll just never get, ever. And if you get it, you'll never pick it up, because there's always something better. So, it's kind of a shame that we broke it so very, very swiftly. Also, this room can just go screw itself, because there's just... I don't know how to deal with it. I guess you just stand behind that rock, but... Oh my god, please. Let's just stand still for a long period of time. That will work out. I'm an enemy and I'm stupid. Just die. Just Fallen. I just don't care about you. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. And he's all attractive. How am I supposed to not be attracted to you when your entire body sucks me up in a vortex? Ooh-hoo. Bloop. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Can I get something cool? I would like something cool. I'm not getting anything cool. I'm very pissed off with you right now. Please die, so I may survive through these troubling times. Oh, come on, Lil Brim, take him down like you do. Please just move in that direction. Where's the last one? Where's the... There we go. Totally meant to hit that guy the way I did, obviously, because, yeah. That's a skull right there. And these two skulls are gonna have black hearts. Or strength card, I guess. I don't really want that very much. I guess I'll take it. Why not?
And what's over here? It's war.
I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be war of, like, many things. Kind of hoping it was just an empty room, really, but no.
It was not to be. It was not to be an empty room. It was filled with the darkness.
The darkness. Good. That's good. And... just leaving because I didn't fully see what it was, and I was hoping for a guppy piece. Look at what we got.
We got a load of nothing. What a piece of nonsense.
Oh well. We got 4.5 hearts. That should be enough to kill at least Satan, and that's good enough for me. Hello, Satan. Boop. There we go. Dealing a lot of damage. I don't like Cursed Eye anymore. I don't think Cursed Eye is a very good item to have, really. This may shock you and appall you, because I'm usually so very positive. But I don't think I actually prefer the Cursed Eye over not having the Cursed Eye at all. Just replace it with literally nothing. I think I preferred nothing over the Cursed Eye. And this is not overly shocking, I suppose. But it's just one of those things, you know? Oh, God, this is awful. These guys are just everywhere right now. I don't like it. Be a little bit more sensitive to my needs. And there we go. That wasted a lot of time. Yeah, this is really just awful. Like, this could be a problem. This cursed eye shenanigan could be a bit of an issue right here because, I can't take damage to probably one of the hardest bosses not to take damage to, in my opinion. Like, this is, like, Satan, probably one of the hardest bosses not to take damage to, in my opinion. Generally one of the bosses I have the hardest time dodging because there's just so many tears all the time. And then that final phase, there's just enemies everywhere, so... Like, obviously, you can avoid it by just not shooting tears because I have the bombs for it to just use bombs, but... It's gonna be fiddly as heck. Fiddly as heck indeed. Just die. Alright, cool. He didn't do much, so that was nice. Alright. Having a hard time, like, telling where he's going to land as well. Like, I feel like he's being slower for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I feel like normally he attacks a lot faster than he's currently doing. Is it because of, like, the charm effect or something? Because I feel like I have so much time to move around. It's really... Please don't teleport me. Alright, cool. I don't know what was up with that. It felt really unusual. Maybe they slowed him down without me looking. I don't know. It was weird. Curse of the Unknown. That's just perfect. Health up and bad gas. Of course. Why would we get guppy when we can also just get nothing forever? This run is just a bit of a nightmare. But then again, so have the last, like, several runs. Like, we haven't really had a normal run in a while. We haven't had a run where it's like, this is just a normal amount of items. Let's just go. I mean, it was clearly my fault that I took the cursed eye. It's just a bad item, and it's probably the last time I'm ever gonna take it because it's never good. I can't think of a single situation where a cursed eye is actually useful because it's always negative. It's just it only has negative effects. Like the teleportation is awful. It is super awful. There is virtually no time when that teleportation effect is actually useful for anything. Outside of just being in a really nasty room, Oh, okay, I just got hit twice, I guess. Like, outside of being in a really nasty room that you somehow teleport past because of the cursed eye. That's really the only time I can think of that teleportation effect is useful to anyone. And I couldn't see anything, and yeah. Like, I couldn't really do anything there because this little dude, plus invisible enemies, good luck. You might take damage, who knows what they're going for. Great. Oh, it's this boss. I might just die now. I wouldn't be surprised if this run does actually end in death. What we got right now. We got 2 black hearts remaining. We got a useless spacebar item. And we're... once again, just getting a big old bucket of nothing. Which is, I guess, on par. Like, I guess this is just karma. I guess this is just karma for, like, all the good runs we've had early on. Because all our runs are either just stupid or ridiculously hard. We're no longer getting health, ever. Our health is just gone, and it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Watch us die to a bomb now that spawns or something. Just give me, like, $1 bill, so at least if I die, at least we got something out of this run. I got 1 heart right now. If I take damage now, I'm just dead. And there's just nothing I can do about it, really. And this thing's just gonna play forever. Just gonna play forever. Wonder if I should, I was thinking maybe I should have taken that health up, but nah. I don't know. It probably would have helped actually, thinking about it. Because that on-screen, that full screen damage, it's just, it does nothing really. I mean, it clears the room after you die, I guess. That's kind of good, but other than that, it's just pointless. Oh, good, we got another pretty fly. Useful. Oh my god. Please! Like, we're gonna get an item from this regardless, I think. Because any, like, slot machine that breaks here just drops an item. So, we might get the $1 bill. We might just get something else. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll get missing no, and it'll just rebuild our entire build, give us 1,000,000 hearts, and make us alive again. Maybe. Maybe we'll just put 99 coins in this thing, and we'll just only get nothing. That's also a potential possibility. Wow. Not a single thing. This thing's not even exploding. It's just going forever. I guess we found the magic. Wow. Alright. Alright, I don't even care. Fine. I don't care about that run dying. We got the dollar bill, and I'm actually quite happy about that. It's just such a stupid item, because it can take literally forever to get. And that's the only way of getting it as well. Like, you just have to get lucky on one of those machines. And it's pointless now, but it basically always is. You never get it at the right time. Like, it just never spawns when you want it. So, oh no, it could be a lot worse. This dude is just spawning scythe out of the wazoo. Whatever. I genuinely don't care about this run anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stop being dumb, I think. Like, we already have a rule set where we can't really replace our items. And right now, I'm just playing bad. And it's actually just pissing me off a lot. But at least we made some progress, I guess. We made some progress. We got some items that we didn't have yet. And, I'm just gonna stop being dumb, because I'm dying a lot to just stupidity. If I didn't take the cursed eye, we probably would have won that, because it doesn't help. I just figured, you know, maybe I just gave it a bad rep. Maybe I just have this bad idea that the cursed eye is bad, but actually it's good somehow. But no, it's just always terrible. There is no good situation to have the cursed eye. And I fully accept this into my life now. At least we made some progress. Hooray, our win streak's gone again. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.